Celebrities and public figures are often the objects of ridicule, and the ever-miserable Prince Harry with his book of memoirs was no exception. Not long ago there was a screening of the cartoon, South Park, that mocked the Dukes of Sussex with their supposed thirst for privacy. And now word has come out of author Bruno Vincent's book, which is a parody of Prince Harry's Spare. The penetrating pseudo-biography is about a prince who wishes to be left alone and not have his privacy violated, but who offers readers a glimpse into his private life with all the details it entails. Well, where else but in Spare would we learn about the melee with his brother involving a dog bowl, the mushrooms in Corny Cox's refrigerator, the frostbitten parts and cream of Elizabeth Arden, and Meghan getting poisoned in some restaurant, and the prince's adventures with an older woman in a field behind the pub. All these details are embarrassing and bewildering. Why and for what purpose publish such a thing? Harry became the subject of ridicule on both sides of the ocean, and the story about the North Pole became the talk of the town and was heard as a joke from the hosts at all the grand social events in the United States. Not surprisingly, some writers decided to take up the pen and publish their own version of Spare, only funnier. The first to take the risk was Bruno Vincent, the author of humorous works and parodies. His version of the book is called Spare Us. Parody, apparently a reference to the nickname, Harold, that Prince William used to call Harry. The cover was remarkably reminiscent of the cover of Spare, with Sussex's red-faced close-up, only on the parody book the prince's mouth is taped shut with duct tape. The press release for the new book reads, "He was born into an ancient powerful dynasty and through no fault of his own became one of the most recognizable people on the planet. His life was a constant barrage of intrusions and manipulation by the press. Until, finally, he demanded that it stop. To get the privacy he craved, he wrote a book about frostbite that goes deep within the castle walls and exposes every screaming fight, fist fight, betrayal, teddy bear, awkward hug and crying wedding rehearsal for all the world to admire. All for privacy. That's his story. How symbolic that the book, Spare Us, will see the light of day on April 1st, which is considered Laugh Day in our country and celebrated as Fool's Day in the West. I wonder if Prince Harold will appreciate Bruno Vincent's book. Whatever the case may be, it will certainly add to his popularity, because any kind of PR is good for Hollywood, even with a minus sign.